Yeah, it's your boy Cool Eagle back here with another video, man. I just want to come talk to you guys and address a few points. Some major takeaways I took from that Giants-Eagles game that happened on Thursday that I still watch the highlights from 20 times, man, because Carson Wentz put up a masterpiece and Boston Scott came through like I said he would. And it's so much to take away from that game, man. But again, man, like just remember, y'all can like, subscribe, man, talk your shit in the comments, man. I don't care what fan you are. Like, let's just talk some football, especially to one of the coolest dudes you ever like meet on YouTube, right? Or whatever. Okay, but yeah, man, first takeaway, man, because like 4 takeaways I have from that game, right? First takeaway, Carson Wentz needs to try to slow the game down. And not make so many erratic throws that he doesn't have to. I feel like this is a common theme going into this season, especially week 1 and 2, where it was the most prevalent, where Carson Wentz is trying to catch himself, trying to do too much and play hero ball and just making erratic throws, causing turnovers that potentially take away points from the team, and even it's pretty evident in week 1 and 2 that it costs the team games, because you can't keep putting the defense in positions like that, especially when you're in the red zone, your own red zone. Like, you just can't do that. However, I'm well aware that Carson Wentz is taking the most hits, the most sacks, the most hurries, the most pressures in the league, and that sometimes probably gets to him. It probably makes him hear footsteps that aren't there, and not hear footsteps when they are there. You know what I'm saying? I understand all of the hits are probably affecting him in some way, probably making his quarterback clock go off faster than it should. But again, like, you have to be aware of the throws you make, and not turn the ball over. Like, you have to take care of that football. And then secondly, man, Doug Peterson, he has to be more creative in his play calling. And I was watching Jeff Mosher on 97.3 ESPN, where he basically goes in and he brings up a valid point, saying that Doug Peterson, the same guy who probably has one of the best goal line plays in Super Bowl history with the Philly special, is all of a sudden finding himself difficulty calling up plays that can get the ball downfield. Like, you're noticing after the first drive, like, the Eagles offense really doesn't do anything. It's more of these stalled drives where Carson Wentz is getting hit after hit. No separation consistently from the wide receivers, and the tight end production is down from what it used to be with the absence of Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. We clearly see that tight end production has gone down. It's at its low compared to the last 2 years. And Doug Peterson just hasn't been able to be creative in his play calling and just move the ball consistently downfield like we're used to seeing. And it's just crazy because it showed up in that Giants game to where he was in the red zone multiple times and he just couldn't get the ball through. Now, one of those was Carson Wentz's fault with that lousy interception. I don't know why he threw that ball. I'm still trying to figure it out, but love the man anyway, right? Point number 3. Jim Schwartz has to know when to play certain style of defense, okay? If you're like on 3rd and 1, why the hell are you playing zone defense? Any Madden player, any football novice knows you want to get up on the receiver when you're that 3rd and short. Because if you're going to send the blitz, you don't want to give receivers that much room. Now, I understand that our secondary has been cooked over top for a number of years now. I think in our Super Bowl year, like we were like the 26th best secondary or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you still got to play football. If you're on the 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, press the receiver, because your D-line is getting to the quarterback. You're number 1 or top 3 now in sacks, okay? You're top 5 in hurries. Brandon Graham is playing out of his mind. Josh Sweat is playing out of his mind. Fletcher Cox is still being Fletcher Cox. And then you got Malik Jackson showing that veteran energy. So there's no reason why you should not help them out by doing better secondary play, okay? And then the fact that that you keep putting Nathan Garrett on the field, knowing dang well that he is the worst, if not one of the worst, linebackers in the league when the numbers say it. He has the highest passer rating. He has the highest number of completions. Should I go on? And then you're still putting him out there. And then it's like you're afraid to put your young guys that you invested draft picks in, and Sean Bradley and Davion Taylor, who can't do much worse than what Nathan Garrett's put on the field. Put in Alex Singleton. Dude, like it can't be much worse than Nathan Garrett. One less incompletion from Alex Singleton is better than Nathan Garrett. Like let's be real, okay? Yeah, so better play calling from Doug and Jim, 2 and 3, right? And then finally, number 4, Howie Roseman has to be better at scouting and determining what is talented and what is not. Now, I understand that the Eagles have been historically bad at drafting wide receivers prior to Howie, but in this day and age, you just gotta know. DK Metcalf, that was an easy one for you. Okay, Justin Jefferson, that was a real for you. But although we have Jalen Reagor, dude, you really could have finessed and got 2 good receivers in that draft, but you didn't. You really could have got a better linebacker in the 2nd round, but you didn't. You took a backup quarterback, you caused an unnecessary quarterback controversy, and then the fact that you don't even know how to game plan for Jalen Hurts. You're just putting him out there to get some little film on him that won't mean a damn thing by the end of this year, okay? So, Howie has to be better. He has to be better because with fans, he's already on the hot seat. He's already on the hot seat from what you're seeing from the draft picks that he missed out on, namely DK Metcalf. And right now, if you're talking about defense, I'm looking at Darius Leonard, who's balling in Indianapolis right now. Antoine Winfield, who's playing for the Buccaneers, is balling out right now. A safety and linebacker, something that we desperately needed going into this year, but you didn't take advantage because somehow you thought you knew more than the experts did. No. But tell me what you guys think, because those are takeaways that I got. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments.